Alrighty guys, welcome back to part 4. I am going to break this up into smaller segments just to have a little bit of shorter videos, a little bit more concise content. This time I do have some music playing in the background, some pop music, so hopefully that doesn't interfere too much. I'll make sure to turn it down. And then I have my dog walking upstairs, so hopefully that also doesn't interfere a whole lot. Where we left off, I'm going to update the equity curve. I think this is where we left at, 38%. Still questionable results for me. I mean, this has been 6 months, 71%, my bad. It's September, so September, October, November, December, 3 more months of data collection for this particular video, and then I'll wrap it up. And then we'll start on the next segment. Just like I said, I want to keep the video short and concise, so let's start with a top-down analysis of the market weekly. We're finally getting that anticipation long, that I guess short in this case. I flipped the chart. We're finally getting the longs coming in to the market, exactly falling in line with the weekly. This is where I anticipate to make most of my money right here on moves like these. On the stage 2 delivery of the higher time frame, even though on the daily I was able to take my edge out of all this since January. You know, I take my edge out of this market, took my edge out of the shorts here, switch back to bullish, switch back to, I'm not sure, yeah, bearishness. We took some shorts from here, I remember those. Took some more shorts, switched back to longs, have been taking beautiful edge out of these longs. Like I said, 70% in 7, 8, 9 months now. We're in September. This is okay. I mean, to be taking edge out of a market condition like this versus in my previous system, I'd wait for longs to prove themselves. I wouldn't even have been touching this market, potentially up to around up here, or even on the monthly. I wouldn't even be touching this market yet on my previous system. And so these refinements, you know, are the make or break of a system, right? So daily, still very good for longs. 4 hour is quite weak. Hourly, very weak as well. So I'm gonna give this 20-minute time. Hourly is still delivering somehow, quite weak. 4 hours holding, hourly's holding 20-minute. No, I'll consider long either off of these lows, depending on where this one closes, but valid buy stop over this high as well. So 4 hour is good, hourly is weak. I could see hourly collapsing here for a little bit, but that's okay. 20-minute building up nicely. I'm going to consider the secondary buy stop to get that extra confluence because we are quite low in the range. Candle hasn't closed yet, so actually the only valid buy stop is over this high now. We kind of cancel that one. Hourly holding, 20-minute holding. Yeah, so 5-minute long over this high, aka a short, somewhere right around here. This is our entry buy stop. We're looking at 0.18 stop, so half an ATR. Very, very good. Okay, so if it wants to load, set up our buy stop, 0.85% risk. Pretty standard for me. Probably move to break even at around this point. Yep, break even, probably take a break even. Yep, way better than a loss. So hourly, yeah, hourly still going sideways. I want to see it kind of break out of this range that we're in right now. If you want to consider this a range, very big range. Broke out of this range. Now we're kind of building this sideways range. So I'm going to give this market a little bit of time. We might get another setup on the 20. It looks like it's setting up actually. So wherever this candle closes at, that high falls back down. Nope. Yeah, this high would have been okay, and this high. I want to see what that looked like at the time of replaying though. It's been a long day for me. I'm moving out, so I have a lot on my plate. 1, 2. Oh, played forward again. Yeah, this is a valid buy stop right here. No other valid entry though. Hourly is very wiki, so you can consider this an entry. Just way too wiki. So even though there was an entry here, can't take it. Oh, okay. Let's look at that 4 hour. 4 hours holding, hourly's holding. I want to make sure there's no red news on September 7th. So give me just one quick second. Okay, so it looks like we do have a little bit of red news here at 6:30 on the 7th. So that's actually 6:30. Oh, this was this push. So now we are finally an hour after red news, so now we're valid for longs again. 20 minute is clear for a long over this high, assuming that's where the candle closed. Let's see. Yep. So that's our entry. Looks like it's going to be a quick stop out. Let's see where the hourly's at. Ooh, hourly's extended. Still holding its strength though. So even though we are quite high in the range of that hourly, we haven't seen bearishness come in on any other time frame. So I'm still good for longs here. Still within our risk parameter. So take our long, take our loss. Now, if anything, I want to see the bearishness come in. Still valid entry over this high too. Falls back down, nothing to do. Yeah, so now the hourly, yep. So hourly bearishness came in. Kind of flushed out, 20 minute new buildups. 4 hour holding, hourly holding, 20 minute. Yeah, this is an okay entry, depending if this is where we close. Didn't close here, so nothing to do. Hourly. Good bullishness coming into the 20 minutes, so I'm going to wait for a setup. This is an okay entry over this high, but very weak. A new entry over this high. 4 hour good, hourly is holding, 20 minute. Yeah, so this is an entry I would have taken, or I'm still available to take. So sometimes in the live market, you're going to miss trades. And so what I'll do, you can do a couple options here. Set up a new buy stop here or take the original. I'll take the original and take whatever new low gets created before we get tapped back into the trade. Generally, I like to take one loss per zone and then you're done. So let's look at the 20 again. Gonna give this market, I mean, this could easily reverse and continue going like so. But even then, I want to give it a little bit more time to sideways. It's been quite slow right now. Okay. I'm going to refresh the page. It's freezing up a little bit on me. Hang on, give me just a second. Okay, so setting up beautifully. I have to respond to messages on my other screen. Okay, gonna make this full screen now. 4 hour is sustaining the move. Kind of going into some sort of potential stage 1. Hourly is still good strength. What about the 8 hour? 8 hours very good. 4 hour. 4 hour might stage 1 here for a little bit. So 20 minute. I'm gonna wait. I mean, this is a good long right here. Yeah. Nope, fell back down, nothing to do. Very beautiful entry over this high. Probably a loss. 20 minute, I can wait for the new stage 1 though. Very weak. Hourly might enter stage 1 here, so I want to see this collapse just a little further, like that, and then build up. Questionable entry over these highs. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour holding. Hourly is holding. Let's look at the 8 hour. 8 hour going in for some sort of flush out at the same time. So lining up beautifully with all our other time frames to continue the stage 2. Yeah, 4 hours shaping up quite nice. Hourly. 4 hours a little weak. Hourly is also. However, we are getting beautiful buildups. And so what I'll do is I'll consider one loss here. And if I take a loss, I'll just kind of wait out the market. Nothing to do. Market had fallen before I looked for my long. So 20 minute. Gonna wait for this candle to close and maybe this is a valid entry. Nope, falls back down. Hourly, nothing to do. 4 hour, nothing to do. Daily, still holding the move. 8 hour, still undergoing that stage 1. 4 hour, still holding. So what I'll do is I'll give this market a little bit of time. Okay, fall back down. I want to see it build up all the way up to here. Yep, nothing to do. Daily might start failing. Daily supporting the move, flushing out. So now every single time frame has flushed out, aka kind of reaccumulated to some extent. Here, especially here on the 4 hour. Very clear, very clear. So 4 hour good, hourly is good. 20 minute. I want to see some stage 1. So here's our current situation. Hourly is extended, but 20 minute is very clean for a long over this high. Given my experience, personal experience, if I were to take a long here with a stop somewhere around here, we're going to get stopped out. Then it's going to build up, flush out, build up on the right hand side of price, and then it's going to go. Let's see what happens. One more. Yes. I mean, it played one candle forward, but you guys get the point. Cool. So I got to skip down to the 10-minute. 1, 2. That's where the candle closed. 4 hours supporting the move. Let's take a peek here. 4 hours supporting the move. Hourly sidewaysing, questionably supporting the move. 20-minute is building up. Yeah. Why is my line here? Oh, yeah, from earlier. Yeah, so 5-minute long over, or short in this case. ATR low. Hopefully that's within ATR 2.8. Yeah, I like. Probably going to be a very quick break even. I do want to see the hourly go a little bit more sideways, although we did undergo that sideways action that I was anticipating. Sometimes it just pauses for a quick second and then goes. So hopefully we survive this. Yeah. Move to break even just about now. And we're going to get that continued out on the hourly flush, which is okay. I mean, we just took a break even. I could see that hourly come down a little further. However, we are building up a good amount of strength. So valid buy stop over this high. Nope, not valid. Our only buy stop was over this high, and there's absolutely no entry here. You're looking at 0.58 versus 4.1, far over 20% our anticipated ATR. 1, 2, valid buy stop over this high. So whatever lows created right over these highs, still not tapped in, probably falls back down now. So wait for a new validation on the 20. Very weak. I'm going to give this another candle, something like this. Falls back down. Don't want to touch this market. Falling on the 4 hour. Kind of failing back down. I want to see that hourly put in some nice bullishness here for a little bit. Okay, I just opened up my window. It's getting a little hot in here. So 4 hours, very weak. Probably 8 hours as well. Yeah. So I'm going to wait for the hourly and the 4 hour to start shaping up. Daily might start failing here a little bit. We're undergoing some sort of stage 1. So the back and forth is still continued. We're not quite yet to the point where we're going to do this. I think it still needs a little bit of time, probably on the 8 hour and 4 hour. So we'll see what happens, maybe on the 12 hour. Let's take a peek there. Yeah, it needs a little bit of time to kind of find out what it wants to do. We're undergoing our own sort of accumulation on lowers here. So I could see this continuing up from here. So give this a little bit of time. Yep, there we go. News kind of helped with that. So daily is good, 4 hours good, hourly is good. 20-minute, gonna wait for a new stage 1. Let me look at the hourly. Hourly were extended. So nothing to do here. Don't want to touch this market. Yeah, actually don't want to touch it at all. You know why? Hourly is likely to do something along the lines of falling down. Even though we might get a small move, I want to see this price fall. So this would have been our entry. And unfortunately, this is one of the trades that we do miss, because if we step up to the hourly, I wanted to see a little bit more sideways. I guess this is a reasonable entry. Yet again, I missed it. Probably would have been off of this high. Yeah, it would have been a break even. So, doesn't matter. 20-minute, gonna wait for new stage 1. Probably on the hourly failure. Yeah, so don't want to touch this market even if we get a setup. Nope, don't want to touch it. Let's look at the hourly. Very weak market, especially on the hourly. Gonna give this a little bit more time. Fail back down and then build back up very strong. Weak. 4 hour, still holding, hourly, holding, 20-minute. Yeah, this is the first point in this entire price action that I'd start looking for a short, aka a long. I'm gonna set it right over this high because it gives us that extra confluence. This is potentially likely to fail. So we'll take a peek here. So yeah, this we'll consider this a random loss. There we go. Took our loss. 20-minute. Oh, No. My bad. This candle hasn't been completed yet, so there was absolutely no entry here. Sometimes I just happen to skip that. Give it a little bit of time. So on the 20-minute completion, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now we have a valid buy stop over this high. Falls back down. Don't want to touch it. We might have red news, something. So give this market all the time it needs. Oh, why am I playing on the 1 minute? I want to jump up to the 2 hour and then 1 hour. There we go. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is still sustaining the move. Hourly is also. The only thing I don't want to see is a rejection from this point down, showing extreme demand coming into the market. So very, very good story building up. Only valid entry I saw was over this high. We do have red news here approaching in an hour and 40. Yep, falls back down. Looks like we are getting rejected to some extent. So I'm going to wait for a new build up. Probably on the 4 hour, 8 hour, 2 hour. Gonna give that the 2 hour a little bit of time. Still failing market. Don't want to touch it. Still don't want to touch it. This market clearly doesn't know where it wants to go. So why touch it, you know? I want to see demand coming into this market. There's no money in this market. Or there is, but to the opposite end. So red news, still doing its thing. Daily, yes. Okay, phenomenal. Daily underwent whatever it had to. Stage 1, going into the stage 2. 4 hour, very beautiful story. I mean, should have started looking at this market here. However, played it a little too fast on a high time frame. Still nothing to do. On the 20-minute, we probably got an entry. Maybe? No entry. So hourly, we're far extended, starting to fail. So on the 20-minute, questionable entry over this high. Reason is hourly is quite extended, showing a good amount of strength. 4 hour good. 8 hour. I mean, this still has room to move, so I'll consider an entry buy stop. Or sell stop in this case over this high. But I don't know, we're quite extended on the hourly. If the 20 minutes starts to fail, we're going to go under the hour stage 1, hourly stage 1. Falls back down, good. Didn't get an entry. I want to see this collapse to the hourly. Yeah, so now I want to see a little bit more sideways on this market before I get involved. Let's look at 4 hour. 4 hours holding, hourly's holding, 20-minute. Very beautiful longs off the 20-minute highs right here. Missed them, that's okay. Gonna wait for stage 1 now. Market still doesn't really want to know where it wants to go. 4 hour holding the move. Hourly is quite weak. There isn't a valid entry over this high. However, I'm going to give this market time. Yep, and that's why. Hourly, going to wait for a bigger, better build up on the hourly. So this is okay for a long. Falls back down. Don't want to touch this market. Let's go take a peek at the 4 hour. 4 hours building. Hourly is building. So technically a valid entry over this high. Let's look at the daily. Daily is quite weak. Still kind of undergoing this chop. I mean, you can just see it in the price action. Like when I highlight this versus when we look at this price action. This price action. Do you see that? There's no real strength behind the move. Just kind of up, down, up, down, up, down. Versus up here, it's just like, whoa. And then consolidation, whoa. Falls back down, whoa, you know? So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Completely different market condition, and you have to take that into account. I'm kind of testing if I can pull out an edge out of a market like this. So clear, kind of disconnect here on the sideways. So I'm going to wait for, I mean, the 4 hour is quite weak. Hourly, I want to see a bigger buildup on the hourly before I touch this market. Okay. I mean, you can just kind of see it in the price action. I can't believe I'm trading something like this, but if I can pull an edge out of it, that's okay. I mean, it gives you a headache, but valid entry over this high. Yeah, I mean, why not? Like I said, we're just testing to see if we can pull an edge out of a market condition like this. Otherwise, you just stay out of this kind of price action. So whatever low got created, we're looking at 0.27, half an ATR. Probably going to be a quick stop out. Yep. Given them, like, I mean, you can just see it. Like, shit. Still holding the move. 20-minute. Beautiful entry, but got stopped out. Hourly is probably going to undergo further sideways motion, so I'm just going to let it go. Yep. Sideways and down. So don't really want to touch this market for now. Good demand coming in. Good demand coming in. 8 hour. Good. 4 hour. Good. Hourly. This is where I could start to see the beautiful shape ups, because not only did we undergo that sideways on the daily that we're just now coming out of, also on the 4 hour, hourly, 8 hour, 20. Yeah, so I mean, this is shaping up okay. 20-minute, there was an okay entry over this high. Gonna wait for something better. Let's go 4 hour, 4 hours holding, hourly's holding, 20-minute entry by stop over this high. 5-minute. Yep. Falls back down, don't want to touch. Still valid, believe it or not, over this high actually. So let's see if we get anything. Yeah. So here's the thing. Assuming this is where this candle closed, you get an entry over this high and an entry over this high. You can kind of pick. Yep. Actually played out quite nice. If it comes back down, then it's just a break even, so I don't have to replay. Yep, it's a break even trade there. 20-minute, gonna wait for a new build up. Nope, don't want to touch this market. Why? Even though a setup could present itself right now, I'm not going to take it unless it's one of the cleaner ones. I mean, there's a setup here. Why am I not taking it? Look at this bearishness. Like, this is the demand validation. How far have we displaced from it? Not really. This is more likely to chop around a little bit more before it gives us a good setup. Like that. This was a very, very early entry. Like, lots of risk. Gonna wait for a little bit more sideways. Weak. Very clear, but weak. Yeah, I'm gonna give this time. What the fuck? Okay. And as I'm doing this, by the way, I have all these mental notes in my head of what I see. So next time I can maybe incorporate it. And those are the changes I've been making, you know, hourly extensions. How do I consider them? Why didn't I take 3 different entries in here? That's why. Why did I choose to skip this entry? It was very weak. And that's okay. Sometimes you're going to miss these early entries. And maybe now that I skipped all these entries, I can take on the edge, or the, what do you call it? Kind of the risk to take another entry right here, or the first entry there. And it could be profitable in most of my trades. Valid entry over this high, very weak. Very weak. Potential entry over this high if we get there. Valid entry over this high. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour holding, hourly is holding. Not very extended, so good on the 5-minute. So, like I said, I never set my entries right at the high. Usually it's just about above them. We're looking at 0.3 stop. This is actually quite big. So maybe I can tighten it just a little bit. 0.27, we're looking at 0.23. That's not too far off. Get tapped in, get tapped out. Phenomenal. Hourly still holding 20-minute. Probably going to sideways here for a little bit. Let's look at the daily. Daily still supporting the move. A lot more bulls coming in. Hourly. Yeah, don't want to touch this market here for a little bit. I need to see... Yeah. Man, I regret not taking this long, though. That would have been an easy, like, 15R. However, hourly shaping back up, 20-minute. There was a valid entry over this high, missed it. So I'm going to wait for a new build up. Okay, valid entry over this high, but also valid entry wherever this closes at. Nope, no longer. Yes, right here. Lines up with this one perfectly. Let's look at the hourly, though. I want to see what the price looked like on this very candle, because that's where our valid entry was given. Give me just 1 second. Sorry guys, I'm like busy. I don't want to have to be pausing the video every other minute. So 1, 2. Let's look at the 4 hour holding. Hourly is okay. Still holding demand from regions right around here. So building up nicely. Yeah, on the hourly this is okay. 20-minute. Yeah, not bad, not bad. So I'm gonna choose the secondary high right in the middle. So right this one. Can't recall if it was a tight stop or not. Okay, just about, we're looking at 0.15, exactly half an ATR. Let me just get some water real quick. Okay. Oh man, I messed up my order thing. So we're probably down on that count, what, like 5% maybe? So that's okay. You know, you're gonna go through drawdowns like these. I don't think this is break even. Nope, this is actually break even. It's a move to break even. There's gonna be different points at which you're on the market. Still not managed to anything. Take your break even. Oh no, it was a break even from here, I think. Yeah, so break even regardless. 20-minute, gonna wait for a stage 1. Don't want to touch this market at all. Not for a while. 8 hour, good. 4 hour, good. Yeah, this 4 hour had to undergo whatever that was, which is okay. Beautiful entries. Only entry actually is right over this high, which is actually quite nice, but gotta give it time. You're not always gonna get your beautiful entry. Another entry was here, but missed it. I'm gonna try to play it a little bit slower. Good. Valid entry over this high. Probably gonna fail, to be honest. Well, let's see. Still hasn't closed, so wherever we close at. No longer wanna look at this market. Five-minute entry buy stop over this high. Or sell stop, whatever you want to call it. ATR low, we're looking at 0.27. Far too big. Far too big. 0.15, 0.25, yeah. Pretty much double ATR. So what I'll do is I'll wait for this candle to complete, and we'll get another valid entry off of here. 1, 2. Very weak. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yep, this high. Kind of plays a little fast, but that's okay. 4 hour, good. Hourly, good. 20-minute, good. Yeah. This is a phenomenal entry for me. We're looking at 0.19 versus 0.21, right within an ATR. Okay. Uh, 0.19, yeah. Finally moved to break even. This is quite a big stop. Oh, 20-minute. So that was a break even, by the way. Let's go look at the hourly, see where we're at here. Still holding. I could see another long position here. 5-minute candle right off of this high. 4 hour good, hourly is good. It's okay. It's not the best. But yeah, 5-minute off of this high. Looks like we're gonna be 0.11, half an ATR. Yeah, just slightly under. Oh man. So we're still in September. Dang, this is taking me a while. We're looking at 0.11. Stop. So wait for this to close and then something like this. Move to break even. Probably take a break even. Usual. So 20-minute. Let's look at the hourly. 20-minute long over this high, perhaps. Nope. Depending on where we close on this one, yeah. Valid long over this one. Let's look at the 4 hour. For yikes. Daily 4 hour maybe the 8 hour. Yeah, I'll take a long here. Nothing. Finally get tapped in. We're looking at 0.13, 0.19. Good. Get tapped in to take a loss. Take a 4 hour again, hourly. Yeah, I mean, this is... I need to see this collapse or like go, like now. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Staging. Now build up, you know? Phenomenal. I want to make sure none of this was red news because I did trade like a shit ton in here. September 26. Took like 3 trades in there. September 26. So we've almost done a month so far. We did have red news at 8. 26 at 8. Yeah, that was a while ago, so couldn't tell you now. Now we're on the 27th. So let's see if there's anything here. Red news at 6:30, and that's it. So we got red news coming up on 6:30 on the 27th. Let me just double check. Yep. And that was USD. Yeah. Okay. So red news coming up. 20 minute, still valid long. 20 minute. Yeah, this is okay. On the 5 minute. Let's look at the hourly. Yikes. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Maybe I'll take a couple more losses in here and then I'm done. I need to, yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Fuck. This is where discretion comes into play because it's the first time in this market on the hourly in which we kind of surface like this and we're pushing away from it. And so if we get rejected from here, we're going to expect a long stage 1 for the 4 hour to build up or like flush out. And that could be a way longer time before you catch your next trade. And that's okay. No, I can't take it. I'm sorry. I just can't. Good. Yeah, I need to see this hourly just kind of fall off or do something worthwhile. There we go. Now we flew. I want to see the 20 minute now crash down. This is red news, right? At 6:30. Yep. So give this market time. Hourly. Here, let me make it full screen. Hourly is, yeah, needs time. Even if we get a setup now, I don't even want to look at it. Actually, I might want to. Yeah, I do. And you kind of saw why I did that. The insane bullishness that came into this market is just incredible. We had red news at 6:30. Okay, that's it. That's good. So we'll go to the 20, hourly, 25. Yeah, so I'll set this just slightly above so we don't get wicked in. This is our entry. Probably going to be the quickest stop out ever, like the next candle. We'll do a limit. That might have been 2R, so probably a break even. Yep, break even trade. There we go. So 20 minute and the hourly. 20 minute is still valid for setups. Yep, this high. Let's look at the hourly. Yeah. This ain't bad. So whatever this low was. I'm not going to do anything right now because it's probably going to be a break even. Yep, break even trade. 20 minute. Hopefully we start failing down like so. So it lines up with the hourly. Not going to take any trades right now. Just had this one. 20 minute failed back down. Nah. I'm going to wait for this candle to reach a little bit higher. Didn't. Kind of missed the trade. I want to see what price looked like at this very point. I hope you guys are enjoying my music if you can hear it. 4 hour holding, hourly. Fuck, that would have been a really good trade. I kind of want to consider it part of my data collection because this is like textbook. Yeah, I mean, this is just perfection, especially on the hourly. 4 hour, hourly, 25. Yeah, I'm going to include it because I don't want to be unfair to myself. I'll include trades that I lose too. So the only entry I see here is 0.13. So a little over half an ATR. I might get a new low created higher than this one, like so. 0.11, good. Okay, didn't buy stop me in, so I have to replay. It was 0.11, right? Right under that low. 0.5, yeah. Give me just 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Get tapped in, move to break even. Probably take a break even. Survive, maybe? Nope. Perfect. I want to see if there was... Yeah, there was no management here. 4 hour, hourly, 20. So I'm going to wait for the 20 to shape up here a little bit more. Good. Long over this high. Something like that. We're looking at 0.29. Oof. That's what, 30%? So we're looking at 2.9 minus 2.1. So that's a difference of 8 over 21. Yeah, that's 40% difference. I can't do that. Way too big. And what that generally tells me in a situation like this is more likely than not, I mean, you're looking at a stop that's 38% larger than the average movement. And so even if you do get delivery of average delivery movement, like something like that, like you're going to get an average stop move or per candle 0.21. So your average candle is going to be about this size. You'd need to get like 1, 2, here, I'll draw it out. From this low to about this high. 1, how do you copy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like you need to get like 6 burst candles for you to even get anything out of the move. Hourly's still holding, so probably skipped another entry. That's okay. Okay, probably red news maybe. Yeah, this had to be red news. September 28th. Yeah, red news 6:30 and at market close. Okay. So this is going to be a very exciting market close right here. Daily holding, 4 hour holding, hourly. Ideally, start looking at the market right around these points, but like I skip it on the 4 hour, kind of just plays forward quite a bit. No valid entries here, so yeah, red news. No, nothing for me. There we go. Not going to take any sort of long here though, even though that was a valid long. Why? Because I know the market's going to crash a little bit more. There is a potential entry right over this high, so I'll keep it in the back of my mind and kind of think about it for a quick second. 4 hour holding, hourly is holding. Yeah, I'll take it. And the reason being is because here earlier on the hourly, I think it was this high. This is where I missed my entry. I believe it was here or somewhere back here. I think somewhere right around here. I told you guys I kind of regret not having taken that entry. And if you look at the market condition that we're kind of in, I hope I can find the exact example. I could see this collapsing a little further, but on the 20 we already underwent some sort of stage 1, and so we could see a small burst before we collapse, and then once we collapse we get new entries all the way over here. let me look at this market though. So this is kind of the market condition we're in. If you look at this price action right here to this price action right here, I think, like, if you want to look for reasons to take longs, this is where we're at in the market. This is where we're at the market. Some small stopping action before these strong continuations up. And if not, you're wrong once and then you just kind of stay out of the market. So I'll consider, oh, my bad. Come on. I'll consider taking it just because it's very clean on the 20. So 5, depending if that's where we close on the 20. 20 hasn't closed yet. 20 hasn't closed yet. Hopefully this is where we close. Yep. So valid long over right here. How's it look on the hourly? 4 hour. Here, let me make this a little bigger. Come on. This is what I would consider a risk entry, because more likely than not it's going to collapse. However, you're kind of counting on the fact that your edge is going to be made of the one runner that will make you 8 to 15 R. And so you can take 8 losses, have a horrible win rate, win 1 in 8 of these, but with an 8 RR return, you're going to be break even. So kind of expected value mathematics there. So if we're looking at 0.21, it's a little small. So let's see. Otherwise, I'll take that. Yeah. Very, very weak. Still valid though. Okay. And we don't get tapped in. That's the beauty of it. See what would have happened here. This was your entry. Would have gotten potentially wicked in, taken out, and then continued. So that's okay. Hourly, we're still going to continue. So once again, notice how we're taking the lessons from the previous price action and backtesting. How I thought this on the hourly was just short-term stopping to continue higher. And then up here is where we'll full-on collapse and fall in line with the 4-hour, 8-hour, daily, all that. So daily still has plenty to run. 4-hour, also hourly. Yeah. I mean, on the hourly, you can consider this some sort of stage 1, even though it was short stopping. It still accounts for it. So, okay. This is where I don't want to take entries anymore. Like, this is an entry right here. This is an entry I could have taken. Yeah, so that would have been a loss trade. And now we're setting up, however, this is October 2nd. So we're moving through this quite quick. Still have another 2 months or something. Yeah, we have red news at 7:45 and at 8 and at 9. So this is a market we want to stay out of. 7:45, 8. So this is 6. Oh no, it's AM, PM. So yeah, no more red news, it looks like. Depending on where this candle closes, this is still technically a valid entry. Okay, so I want to step back up to weekly. See, we're probably going to continue. Yeah. So this is where I should start making my money. Clearly, we are in this point in the market. Like I said from the very beginning of the series, we're targeting this, you could call it liquidity. Daily, good. 4-hour, good. Hourly, good. 20. Yeah, I mean, this is okay. 20-minute is quite extended. So we'll probably wait for a new build up. Okay. Shaping up nicely, depending on where we close on here. Valid buy stop over the high. Yeah. Valid buy stop. We're probably going to get a new entry over this close. No. Didn't really get a good entry here. This was our only entry. Want to see a little bit more sideways. I could see the 20-minute sidewaysing now. Or like falling a little bit. Okay, building up nicely. Still could see the 20-minute collapsing. Yeah, I'm not touching this market, even though we do have a very clean buy stop right over these highs. Look at what's going to happen. More likely than not, it's going to collapse. Come on. So only entry was over this high. So this would have been our entry. This was a mistake on candle close. So would have taken a loss here. I want to see a collapse. Guys, I just want to see a collapse. Come on. Super fucking slow. What the hell? I have to like be skipping between time frames. I might try out the TradingView platform. They came out with like a really nice replay tool, so I'll have to check it out. Gosh. Super slow. Oh, there we go. Had to give up on us. Okay. So I just can't touch this market right now at all, even if it gives me a very clean entry. And you saw I just saved myself a loss there. Yes, this is the collapse we're waiting for, boys. Build up, hopefully soon. Oh, man. Unfortunately, I could take a long over this high, but I want to see it kind of play around here a little bit more before I take a long. This is a fine entry. Just given the market condition, I don't want to touch it quite yet. Yeah. So this would have been your long. You're up how much ever that RR that is. Probably break even still. Sideways now? Yes. So that would have been a break even trade. Now we're looking here for a long. Yeah, depending on where we close. Yeah. That was our market close. Very big stop loss. This might not constitute a very good entry. 0.43. Actually, surprisingly, this is within our risk. Let's look at the 4-hour again. Hourly. 20. 5. Yeah. Beautiful loss. 20-minute. Gonna wait for a new build up. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. 20. Yeah, that's where we closed. We're looking at 0.38 stop. Probably gonna get stopped out right away. Yep. Yeah, I mean, we're in crazy drawdown right now. Of course, once I play it fast, we got our good entries. Valid entry over this high. Let's see if we get anything. Falls back down. Valid entry over this high. Very weak market. E-liquid back and forth. Yep, nothing to do here. Questionable entry over this high. Let me go take a peek at the hourly. Nah, market needs time. Probably gonna run, to be honest. Okay. Good buy stop over this high, missed it. Probably on that 8 hours clean. Yeah, 8 hour undergoing whatever it has to, maybe daily. Still nothing. Weekly, daily. Daly's still very weak. Could easily get rejected at this point. Although we are putting in demand. I'm gonna give it one more candle. Yeah, this is okay. It's questionable. I could see us collapsing even further. That's my problem with it. So I'm gonna give the hourly time. Yeah, daily is just weak. Give me just one quick second. Again, sorry to respond to my messages over here. Yeah, this is okay. I have an entry. What day is this? Friday 13th. Red news at 8. This is, I mean, this is okay. It's the daily that's kind of throwing me off. That just daily's questionable, right? Hourly's holding, 20-minute is holding. You had a valid 20-minute long here, a valid 20-minute long here, and now a valid 20-minute long here. So ideally, you want to get in on the early movement. So I'll take a long over the high. Still not tapped in. This is okay. We're going to get a very nice tight stop, if anything. Somewhere right around here, I want to say. Nope. Still no low to be created for us. Like, this is a giant stop. We're looking at 0.45. So, quite big. Gonna wait for the 20-minute to sideways a little more. Nothing. Very beautiful longs right along here. 20-minute. Gonna wait for another build up. Valid buy stop over this high. This one's gonna give us another valid buy stop. Nope, falls back down. That's okay. Valid buy stop over this high. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly is holding. 20-minute is holding. Daily? Daily undergoing whatever it has to. Kind of like back here. We're kind of getting the same motion. Or even better back here. This is where we get our moves. If it decides to sustain. 4 hour good. Hourly good. 20-minute is very clean. 5-minute, yeah. Candle hasn't closed yet, so hopefully that's where the 20 closed. Yeah. So whatever low we get, if anything, I'm looking at a 0.46 stop. Still not tapped in. Falls back down. Still valid though. Okay, lining up. Yes. I want to see it go or crash down. Okay, we decide to go. We're looking at the same stop. Don't really need to adjust it. So I'll take this entry. What day is tomorrow? Okay. Sorry, I'm like multitasking here, guys. It's just part of the game, you know? I want to see it go a little bit higher. Okay, take another loss. I mean, we're in crazy motherfucking drawdown. Holy fuck. I need to get my runner now. Valid entry over this high. Falls back down, don't want to touch it. still lining up kind of nice actually over this high. And over this high, so never mind. Lining up very nicely over each one of these highs actually. Falls back down, didn't get an entry. This is an okay entry. I'll take it over this high. Couple things I can do here. This entry is still valid. However, I'm going to wait for another 20-minute validation to come into this market to take my long. Notice how I didn't take a single trade here. Daily. Don't really want to touch this market here for a while. If we see rejections and supply getting supported here, we might be back in the short market here for a little bit. And this is kind of what we're undergoing. Probably some intermediary. I mean, this is what I want to see overall. But we're still undergoing this chop of accumulation. It's just part of the natural market movement. And this is okay. At least we're anticipating it, you know. We know it's coming. So we won't get caught by surprise. I want to see it build up now. Just nothing to... fuck. We are seeing this supply being supported. Not worth touching for me, though. Very choppy. Okay, now it's worth touching. So what I'll do now is flip the chart. We're anticipating the market to go in this direction. But current market conditions, this is what we're kind of seeing. Absorption of this low to push higher. So let me map this out the way I was looking at it, so I can know what I'm looking at. Oh fuck. Okay. Something like that. Breaking back down, supporting the cells. Okay. Well, I guess now we're looking at the opposite side of the market. Don't want to touch this market here for a little bit. Do want to touch this market now, right over this high. I could see this market collapsing here for a little bit though. Okay, so a lot more drawdown. As you can tell, this entire back test, we're down 8 plus 7, so 15,000 on the account. That's what? I don't know. That's a good amount though. 15 divided by 4, whatever that is. Or 15 divided by 100. Yeah, we're down. Is that 15%? No shot. That can't be right. Nah. Even though this is a good entry, I want to see it collapse. Something like that. Good for long over this high. ATR low. Looks like we finally get by. Oh, now it's a long. 0.27, 0.24. Close enough. Get by stopped in. Take a loss. Good for another long though. Valid buy stop over this high. So whatever this high is. Oh, it's a long now. 0.16, 0.22, 0.21, yeah. Took another fantastic loss. 4 hour, what the fuck is going on now? Like, shit market condition. Probably red news here. If it's not, we still have a valid entry buy stop over this high. So on this, what is that, November 16th? October, November 16th. So it looks like, yeah, 7:30, red news. 6:40, yeah. So we got red news approaching. Market, as we know, likes to act a little funny. Okay, underwent red news, whatever I had to do. Valid long over technically this high. So if it comes back down to break even, or if it comes back down to entry, it's break even. Yep. So we won't count it. Gonna wait for a new build up. It's okay. I could see this chopping around for a little bit. Still worth a risk entry for me. I'll consider risk here. .37, 0.43. We'll do something like this. Get stopped in. Move to break even. Nothing to do. Take a phenomenal break even. Alrighty, guys. Took a very quick short break here for a little bit. Gonna continue this data collection. I'll wait for the 20 to shape up here. Very beautiful entry here. Hourly, I could see going a little bit sideways, but could start building up. I'll take one long here. I mean, we are in quite a choppy market condition. Hourly, I could see going sideways, so 20-minute as well, something like that. But I'll take one trade. I mean, we're already in drawdown, so might as well. That's gonna be a long. Cool. Let's see if it's a break even. It's a break even, so I didn't even want to take that. I want to see a little bit more sideways now. Nope, not getting what I want to see, so not taking an entry. 4 hours delivering, hourly is delivering, 20-minute. Even if we get a valid entry here, I'm not going to take it. Beautiful, over this high. Oh, it's going to be a long. We're looking at 0.22, 0.21. Yeah, still valid. Probably red news question mark on the 19th. You have red news. Oh, this is Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, it's a Sunday. It's okay. Good long over this high. Let's go look at the 20. Yeah. So right over the highs. I like something like this. We're looking at 0.23 stop, just under an ATR. Nothing to take now. We did get tapped in, so we'll write it out. Yep. So it looks like now we're on the 20th. Let's see if we got red news on the Monday. Nope. Good for longs over the high. Falls back down. Nothing to do. Depending on where we close on here, we get another entry. Yep. Nope, still nothing. Valid over this high. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna make sure we're still recording. Yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of happy I'm leaving these videos just slightly shorter. Falls back down. Gonna wait for in a 20-minute. Good for a long over this high. Nope, over this high. Good. Kind of quite disappointed in the results so far. 0.12, so half an ATR. Is it 1.2? Yeah, quarter ATR. Yeah, didn't really manage to anything here. Should have managed to these lows. Missed it. That's okay. That's how you learn and you move on. Had a valid buy stop over this high, but didn't get tapped in. Valid entry over this high. Might start failing down here. Very, very weird market. I mean, this is just unpredictable. Probably going to be another loss here for me. Yep. Yep, missed my long, per usual. Probably just break even. Yep, right off this high. I was waiting for the candle to complete, but I guess it already had. What month are we in? November, December. I'm gonna finish it off. I mean, I need to go to bed here relatively soon. It's 11 o'clock. Don't want to touch the hourly. Shouldn't have touched the hourly past like this point. But that's okay. Wait for this candle to complete. Valid long over this high. See if we get anything. Very, very beautiful. I actually have to go look at something. I just got a message, so we'll finish this trade off and then give me just a quick second. So this would have been my new low. As price is playing out 0.23, so just slightly under an ATR. Come on, give me that break even at least. Oh my god. I can't do this shit, guys. Fuck me. Yeah, just shit market condition. I'll give this market more time. There is a valid entry over this high, but not taking it. That's why. Valid entry over this high and over that high. Still not valid because it formed a new one over this high and currently forming a new buy stop on this candle. So we'll see where we close at. Two valid entries right here. This is quite a big stop, so I'm going to take the next one. Still hasn't closed, so whatever high this is. Falls back down, nothing to do. Whoa, this is probably news, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, what a shit market. Might set up something nice here. We're looking at the 4 hour. Probably daily might continue our higher time frame story. This is kind of what we were following. Is that right? Yeah. So we're anticipating shorts here. Still building up. Don't want to touch this market here for a little bit. Daily now supporting the move. Shit hourly market. But like I said, we can probably pull out an edge. Phenomenal. Let me make sure we got no red news on the 23rd. We do have red news at 1700. Good for a long. Probably going to be another stop out or break even. That is a-okay with me. Another loss. So I'll just set up some random buy stop here. So we get stopped out like so. Yeah, I either want to see the 20 or the hourly crash or the 20-minute build up something super nice. And we're getting that hourly crash. Probably on the 4 hour. 8 hour. Yep, 4 hour. Good. Hourly. Yeah, hourly's kind of shit. We might get a very nice entry over this high. Something like this, perhaps. Nope. Rejected. Oh, still valid over this high, actually. Finally. Maybe this is something worth following. We're looking at a 0.23 stop. I want to see the ATR on this point right here, though. Like I said, I'm kind of multitasking right now, so I'm all over the place. Okay, let's go to the 4 hour. It's okay. Hourly is questionable, very questionable. 20-minute did just shape up for that long though, so valid for longs right about here. Got entered, moved to break even. Take the fastest fucking break even ever. Valid entry. Oh no, red news. I'm telling you, the entries before red news, if you can get positioned long enough before the red news, 40 minutes, an hour, hour and a half, and the news works in your favor, phenomenal. Don't do it though. Like, my testing has proven that you get some nice movers, but if you're not in good profit, you better close it right before news. Otherwise it's gonna eat you alive. This is actually okay of an entry. It's quite low in the range. I could see it collapse a little bit more, so I'm gonna give it one more candle to give me something like this. Okay, valid entry buy stop over this high. Cool. We're looking at 25. We'll do a limit. Probably gonna get stopped out again. Oh, I didn't get tapped in. Give me just 1 second. I'll set up a buy stop here. Sorry if you can hear my dog upstairs. He's kind of prancing around. Get tapped in. Probably move to break even now. Finally, something worthwhile. 4 hour. It's good. Hourly. I want to go look at the 4 hour again. Yeah. Shouldn't have touched any of this price action. I don't think I did though. So I think we're in the clear. Very good under the range entry there. But like shit, we are down in the gutter. Still nothing to manage to for me. How much are we in profit right now? 3R? No. Don't want to touch this at all. Okay, it looks like potential news. We held the news. Probably going to tap me out now. Come on. This is what I mean by kind of surviving the news. I was in 3-4 RR profit when this happened, so we're in the clear. But you just don't want to manage. You don't want to do anything. Just let it do. Piece of shit software, okay? Let me refresh everything. Takes it a hot minute. Come on. FX Repay really got to get their shit together because some other company is going to come and take all their clients. Like, what the fuck? Like, get better servers. I don't know. You guys make a shit ton of money. You can do something with it, you know? Yeah, hourly is okay. Quite weak of a market. 20-minute just now building out of it. Okay, entry over this high. Missed it. That's okay. Another entry over this high. Look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is good. No, not touching it. Even though it might give us a very good entry. There we go. This is our entry now. 4 hour, good. Still kind of shitty. I'll take it. Probably a loss. I'll take a random long here. Super tight stop because that was a loss. Come on, stop me out. There we go. 4 hour is okay. Yeah. No. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. No. Don't touch any of this god fucking awful price action. There we go. Now it's worth following. Piece of shit. Good entry over this high. Break even anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hopefully now we start getting our market performance that we were kind of anticipating all along. Yeah, this is an okay long. I mean, we are down in the fucking gutter. We're down 20% on that count, I want to say. We were at 71%. Now we should be at like 50. Yep. Piece of shit. No good longs here. This was the only long I saw. I mean, just god awful. Yep, valid entry over this high. This is one of the back tests where it's just kind of shit. You're just kind of undergoing drawdown, and that's going to happen. You might undergo drawdown for a year on one particular asset. We have to break even. Red news coming up. We're still in good amount of profit that, you know, even if it wants to jump down. Yep. Like an hour after drawdown or news. Yeah, we're undergoing some sort of stage 1, like huge on the daily maybe. Okay, so if we take a peek at the weekly. Doink. We want to see this overall. So I'm going to give the daily a little bit of time to shape up here. Still not much to do. We're still recording, yeah. Yeah, so give this market a little bit of time to correct and then push back down. Not enough for me. I want to see a big bearish candle. Yep, didn't happen. We continued our bullish ascent. So that's okay. 4 hour good, hourly good. Hourly is actually kind of shit. So if the 20 minutes starts to break down, probably won't follow for longs. Give this market time. This is a valid entry over these highs, but if we look at the hourly, it's actually not bad. Consider a long over this high, depending on where we close. Yeah, good long. Falls back down. Didn't take a trade. Yep, this would have been our long. I want to see what price looks like at this point. We're not far displaced from it, so even if you miss it, you can set up a limit to get back into a move like that. Let's look at the 4 hour. Supporting the move, hourly supporting the move, 20 minutes. Yeah, this is our long. Low key, you get like very tired of doing this shit. Over and over and over again. Beautiful -1. Still good for longs though, so. Yeah, this is kind of a piece of shit market right now. Okay. Good long over this, depending on where we close. Nope. Good long. Nope. Yep. I won't replay to this bad boy. Finally, one mover, but I don't know if we actually got our entry. So valid entry over this high, which is the one we took just now, I think. 1, 2. Yeah, no, this is valid. Over the high, whatever low we get. 0.27. It's okay. I'll take a peek at the 20. Yeah, no, this is good. I'll make sure it's not news. December 19th. Damn, that quick? Shit. December 19th. I hope it's not news, otherwise we're kind of fucked. At 7:30 and at 17:50. 7:30 isn't all the way up to here. So yeah, this is okay. 20. So no entry actually. This was our entry. Yeah, just kind of went without us. That's okay. Another valid entry over this high. Not worth it though. Valid entry over this high. Too extended. Probably going to fall down. There we go. And then build up now. Four hours okay. Hourly is very weak, but supporting the move to some extent. Finally having money come into this market. So this is the very first entry I see over this high. Somewhere right around here. Nope. 20-minute gonna give us another entry, hopefully. Yep, right here. Probably gonna be a very, very quick stop out. I'm a-okay with that. Finally. Huh. I love it when the market trolls us. Give me just 1 second. Okay. Oh, this was market close, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna go to January. We don't have a whole lot left. Yeah, still supporting the move, surprisingly. Valid entry there. Not taking it. Red news. Valid entry over these highs. Yeah, I'll take it. It's questionably clean enough, so I'll take a long. Right around here. Very weak market. 0.45. Very weak market. Hopefully it's just a break even for us. Not quite. Have to break even. Roll over, so didn't manage to anything. Hopefully we start getting money into this market. Nope. Beautiful back test, boys. Beautiful back test. Take our break even now, anytime. Anytime. Come on, stop me out. Okay. How many days later? Fucking A. Nothing to manage to quite yet. I see like maybe this point. Yeah, I don't want to give up that much of my position. Probably going to stop me out. Just no money in this market. Finally. Let's see if there's any other entries. Oh, fuck. Entry here. Entry. No entry here. What the fuck is on my window? I got a crazy fucking bug on my window. Hang on. It's what bug is that? It's a whole insect. Okay. It's a praying mantis. Hourly. Yeah, no. Beautiful entry. Fuck. I wish I would have taken a look at that. So we're up 5R. Very bad back test. Managed to around here. We're up 6R. Stopped out. Red news just hit. So I'll give this market a little bit of time. Phenomenal entry right here, but it's right after market news, so. Setting up on the 20, hopefully. Nope. Supporting on the 4-hour, supporting on the hourly. 20-minute, stage 1, and then an entry. Yeah. Only entry I see is this high. Hopefully we close there. Yeah. Let's go 4-hour. Good. Hourly is quite weird. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Hang on, I gotta check an email. Okay. Sorry, I have to go through some emails and whatnot. Whoa, what the fuck was this price action? Love it. So hourly, I mean, yeah, I'll take it. What time is this? 17? No, right after rollover. Or market close. Probably gonna collapse now. Yep. Hourly supporting. Phenomenal entry right here. This is okay of an entry depending on where we close. Oh, come on. Daily is still holding. Hourly is okay. Yeah, I mean, this is okay for long. Both lines are both highs are lining up quite nicely, so take a buy stop over this high. Falls back down, no entry. Don't want to touch this market anymore. Very beautiful long over this high. Cool, cool. Hopefully that wasn't red news. Right after Christmas though, so kind of have to think about if you'd be taking a trade like this in a real, market condition. As expected, there's no money in the market. After Christmas. This is okay. I consider buy stop over this high. Right after Christmas, like. Valid entry over these highs. I'll consider it. I'll set up a buy stop, pretend I missed it. See what we would have gotten. Probably a stop loss. 0.1. Yeah, just within an ATR. Probably another stop out. 4 hour, just fucking god awful. Don't trade the holidays, please. Like, banks are closed. For just 1 second. Okay, 20-minute collapse, yes. Valid buy stop over this high. Oh, nope, over this high, my bad. Good. This is shaping up quite nicely, actually. I like to see this kind of trade, but probably gonna get stopped out. We know the trend around here. The only trend we know. Break even, break even. 4 hour good. Oh, red news, so break even or not, shouldn't have taken that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna double check on red news because kind of on the 27th is a little weird. No red news actually. So valid buy stop over this high. Yeah. Still valid, but I want to see like a very strong push now. Nope. 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 Nah. 4 hour, good. Hourly, good. Another valid entry over this high. I don't think we got a valid, nope, no valid stop. Okay. So one thing I'm going to start considering going forward is market condition on the daily as well. So price delivery. So we have our three different types of, I guess you could say like clarity of the market, how it's delivering. You have candlestick chop, model chop. So kind of on the higher where the market is headed. And then you have price delivery chop. So candlestick, models, I guess you could say like range as well. How the range is delivery, which kind of falls in line with everything else. So right here, we're undergoing some sort of price delivery chop, especially on the daily. This is kind of important to keep an eye out on. But now we're very, very clean. Hourly, we're quite extended, so any retracement on the 20 is probably going to be attributed to some sort of stage 1 on the hourly. Yeah, so this market needs a little bit more time, even if we get an entry. Like clean entry there, but I didn't take it. Clean entry here. Let's see where we're at on the hourly. This is okay, actually. So I'll consider an entry over this high. Nope, falls back down. Four hour, good. Hourly, good. 20-minute, good. 5-minute entry over that high. What time is it? Right at market close, of course. So can't take it. Phenomenal runner. Four hour, good. 4 hour is okay. Hourly is okay. Yeah, this is a better entry here. Valid entry here as well. A little late to the market. A little late to the party. Long. Nothing. 4 hour is okay. Hourly is actually very weak, which leads me to believe we're going to start this 4 hour distribution, or not distribution, stage 1. Since we kind of already delivered. So unfortunately, I'm probably going to stay out of this market here for a little bit. I'll take an entry, take a loss, and then we'll kind of move on. Depending on where this candle closes. Yeah. Valid entry over this high as well. I don't generally consider overextensions on the 4 hour though, so we're going to let it go and just kind of continue doing what we're doing. But yeah, good entry over these highs. Something like this, perhaps. Goes back down, nothing to do. Potential entry depending on where we close. Yeah, this is okay. Entry here or entry off this next close. I'll take it. Nothing. What day is this? The 28th? Nope. I want to see it close above. 4 hour. Hourly, 25. This is okay. What time is it? 150. Nope. 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 Right off of this high. Probably news on the 28th. Golly. Red news at 7:30. Good. Nothing. Valid entry over this high, missed it. Sometimes it's better to miss trades. Like, you never know what's coming. Yep, just gonna collapse. Like I said, it's holiday. Like, you can't expect a whole lot from. And we are a total down of, we were at 70 something, so 55, 6, 7, 6, 7. So probably around 10%. This is a drawdown we're in. Like, it's kind of atrocious, but when you think about it, and like if you were to replicate this graph 5 times over or 10 times over, you're going to be up 500%, right? So you can't get caught up in small retracements like these on your equity curve. And we're not, if you want to look at it trading style, we're not in distribution. If you look at our equity curve, like, we're in clear accumulation. It's just a fractal reaccumulation if you want to think about it this way. Not really breaking down low, bad, absorbing ranges, and this is where we continue higher on the equity curve. Same thing as trading. You become your own stock when you trade. You are your own company owner. And so if you're doing what you're supposed to, following your rules, and you have positive edge, then you're in the clear. So this going forward, I could see it maybe dipping down a little further and then skyrocketing off. And it's just kind of a reflection of market conditions. So yeah, not bad. We were at 53%. Now we're at 58, I want to say, because we got that one half decent runner. And even when you get like a +5R, it's going to account for 5 losses, guys. So think about it that way. Anyhow, that is the end of this data collection. I'm going to make sure to upload these for you guys and then finish with another 3 months. And we'll be caught up with the year. So another 2 videos in the series, and then we'll kind of synthesize the data, see what went wrong, what went right, why we were quite break even at these points, somewhat profitable, whatnot. And yeah, anyhow, peace out.